Now your mics
all
are
our
hot.
bits. God damn it.
God damn it, Dimples. Here I am telling a great story.
I didn't miss that much.
Oof.
Being in a dumpster, you know, that's
Lay rude.
Panda in a dumpster at 3 a.m. More likely than you'd think.
It's like me in a Waffle House. Anyway, hello.
Are
welcome.
you okay? Are all of you okay? And me?
I would be better if I had a Waffle House close enough to me that I could go eat at one now that Dimples has mentioned it.
Yeah, there's
And my main memory in the Waffle House is of putting straws in your fro.
Yeah, definitely getting
waffles. It was
waffles.
at a Waffle House. It was. I forgot about that.
We don't want to talk about my favorite memory at a Waffle House because I don't know if it's Twitch appropriate because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we're just gonna go past that.
And a mayonnaise packet.
So
and a joke that went horribly wrong.
All skeet. Anyway,
the mayonnaise packet did all over everyone at the table.
That's what I figured. I made a mess. No. Anyway, welcome.
No, he was
everybody.
literally making the joke and making the noises, just trying to be silly, and then the damn packet exploded everywhere.
Of course it did.
That's a reaction GIF. Like if somebody recorded that.
Did you just
we
say
didn't
GIF?
have.
Yes, GIF, whatever, dude.
Oh,
nobody gives a shit.
Banned.
Yeah, that's how you.
We're not getting into this discussion on that one. I have strong feelings.
Camera phones.
I said what I said.
All right, so we got Syvie, we got Shears. Thank you all for joining us today. Let's hop right into things. So it's been a couple weeks. So we're gonna do a little bit of catching up with the recap. So it might be a smidgen longer, just to make sure we're all on the same page. But welcome back, Andrani and the crew, and yeah, let's get it. So first off, thank you to me for putting this together. I don't have sponsors, so I can just, I'm just hype myself up a little bit. I don't
Y'all
do this
sponsor
too
this show. Sponsor Dimples and all the things.
Agreed.
Yeah, I produce, I stream it, I make all this go, along with this wonderful cast who I'm about to let introduce themselves. So let's start off with Red.
Hello, everyone. I'm Red. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing Z, a Wave the Weave monk whose pronouns are he, him, and is on a mission to recover the soul of his not girlfriend Kismet that everyone has just been relentlessly teasing him about for the last few weeks. So, and by few weeks, I mean a couple of days in game time. So.
They call Z squishy, and it was all bad for Z.
Oh
yeah. She was like, "This is not my brand. I'm not accepting that adjective."
Do you not perceive my leather jacket?
Yeah. That's about how it went.
I perceived it and all the tears in it, and then I fixed it.
True. Next up is Panda.
Hi, I'm Awkwardish Panda. My pronouns are also she, they. I play Glix. She is our Eladrin druid, whose pronouns are currently she, her. And, right now she's taken over healing duty and is trying to not get everyone killed.
Fun, right?
I also have really fussy dogs, so if y'all hear the dogs growling and barking, I'm sorry, they're a mess today.
It's fine. Joe.
Hi, I am Joe Perez, otherwise known as Loader everywhere on the internet. I am a he, him. I am playing Elafor, who is a bird rogue. I'm not going to put Murder Man in there anymore because I don't know. He's questioning his ability to murder because he always seems to fail miserably at it. But he is also a he, him. And we're just trying to make the best of it because Elafor has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Indeed. And Andrani.
Hello, everybody. My name is Andrani. My pronouns are she, they as well. I usually play Kismet, but turns out drawing 3 cards from the deck of many is 3, 2? How many are 3, right? Yeah.
It's 3.
Is a bad idea and ends up with you not having your soul and being stuck in a different dimension. So
draw first card. Here's a magic item, a wondrous item that you can just have, or you could draw again. I'll just draw again. Your soul's gone. Yeah, it seems great. So certainly fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a you know what? Fucking worth it. I would do
When
it
in
all
doubt,
over
be a
again.
chaos gremlin.
Yes, always be a chaos gremlin. Meanwhile, while my actual character is going through it, I will be playing a teacup named Queen Titania, who turns out is an actual queen stuck in the body of a teacup. So
In the body
that's a
of
lot
a
to
teacup.
in the ceramic form of a teacup. And there's a lot to unpack there, so we will do that as we play together. So it's gonna be great. I miss y'all. I'm excited to be back.
Glad to have you
Yes,
back.
me too.
Because
Thanks, friends.
we're in Kismat's castle in this episode, so you know.
I know. Welcome to my bad. I don't know what you would call it.
And I'm Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice. If you've been here before, you know that. If you don't, well, my name's on the channel, so you know that sort of thing is happening. I use he, him for pronouns. So before we get rolling, as a content warning, this game will contain scenes of violence, blood. I would say less gore than more blood. Broken glass sounds. Souls being ripped from bodies, some minor kidnappings, and other scenes of fantasy violence. And language, because we use the word fuck a lot at this table.
Like glitter at a rave.
Like glitter at a rave. I thought you were going to say like Molly at a rave, but you know,
Same difference.
But that is on the table. I have uploaded more episodes to our YouTube. I will soon have everything on there. So if you want to peruse those episodes, you will be able to do that at your liking. Should something here be not up to your speed, do take care of yourselves. We have safety tools in place at the table to make sure that we're all good. Generally speaking, this is not one of my games that leans into the hard and tough like my vampire games do. But you know, every now and then it can get a little emotional. There might be some hand holding. So let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Right, you ready to recap this?
Find ready. Sure. Here we go. Okay, so in case you forgot already, we're in Castle Kismat.
Kismat's crib.
Yeah, a manor of horrors.
D&D cribs.
Even Strahd and the hags and everybody else from this cursed Barovia Shadowfell place don't really want to go into. After wrapping up the fight with the imps and the gargoyles downstairs, we acquired a pair of gloves that smell awful. Fritz has those. 2 amber-colored stones, which Elipor has. And 8 pieces of candy, which Z has, naturally. We've been in looking around for clues as to Kismat's location, encountered a statue of riddles and played a game. 3 rounds for progressively higher prizes, which Elipor, being a very smart burb who went to college, was able to answer. And we got a short sword, solid gold with fancy words on it. Before heading upstairs, deeper in, where we had heard the "I'll protect her at all costs," like ominous booming voice earlier, where we found some satyrs who Frizz introduced himself to as Skelly, since he's still dressed up as a skeleton. And these satyrs were seemingly confused by our statements that we're here to save Kismat, because they are working for Kismat, and to remove all intruders and protect her. Which Titania discovered easily because she detects thoughts on everyone all the time because she's nosy. But after a brief scuffle with the satyrs, I think it was Fritz did command a person on the remaining satyr to help us get to Kismet. And the satyr led us towards a room that was locked. And Elafor went to pick the lock while Frisk was attacked by a curtain made of skin, which was not disturbing at all. After killing the curtain made of skin, it turned into a cloak with weird tendrils. So Z took that naturally. And I have something here about a shade and a shadow stick. So I'm not sure if we also fought a shade that dropped a stick made of shadows at some point.
In the room. In the room we were in, right outside of where we found Kismet,
yes.
There was a man of shadows.
There was a man made of shadows.
Glix has a stick.
Yes, and Glix has a stick that dropped from the Shadow Man. Yeah, so Elafor was able to pick the lock. We got into this kind of nursery type area with yet another locked door. Fought the Shadow Man, and then picked the next door. There was a dramatic crack of thunder, glass breaking noises, and creepy baby Kismet appeared. Frizz and the rest of us rushed into the room. Frizz had a very creepy moment with a weird booming voice where he said, "Just fucking give Kismet back. I need to go back to the Feywild." And then we got into a fight with this elf in here who is allegedly the protector of Kismet, creepy baby Kismet, and narrowly missed killing the elf. She literally plane shifted away with 1 HP. It was the saddest moment. There was critical hits. There was a moonbeam.
Y'all really were trying to fuck her whole world up.
Yeah. And now we're left with what appears to be some kind of soul gem in Kismet's body, which we retrieved from the bag of holding. Yep.
Indeed. And that is where we pick back up. There's a gem. There's Charles, Titania, Riz, a gem, and a Kismet
body. A Kismet body, right?
Yes.
It is Kismet.
Body.
Yeah, it is. The other thing is gone.
Yeah, it got zapped into the crystal, right?
Right. Well, I have no idea what the fuck to do.
Who has the teacup?
Oh, the teacup's doing her own thing.
Her own thing? Okay, no one's holding on to it.
Yeah, she's floating.
Teacup's gonna go float very close to the crystals. Singular crystal, and sort of try to peer through its facets, see if there's anything inside that she can see through the internal structure of the gem, if there's any translucent bits to look in.
Oh, sure. You see what looks to be like a shape that vaguely looks like Kismet, like a floating shadowy thing.
The teacup turns around, even though they have no discernible eyes, to face the rest of you and says, "What if we just smash it in all your minds? We could just get rid of it. And if we break it, then maybe her soul will escape out of it.
And maybe her soul will not go back to her body and she'll be lost forever."
Yeah, maybe it shatters her soul into a million pieces and it gets launched into the ether.
That's a risk I'm willing to take. Unless anybody has a better idea.
Elafor?
I mean,
I can smash it, probably.
I mean, we have access to the library now. We can research this and try to make an educated choice. And in the meantime, just store both of them in the bag?
I mean, can we even touch it without, can we touch the crystal? I don't know that
I touch it.
Be a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
no.
Panda's look of you little shit every time is so good.
Glix just
14.
pinches
Sorry,
her
it
nose.
didn't come through. Let me refresh my Beyond.
Glix is just doing the mom. Jesus Christ, these fucking children.
It was a 14. It didn't come through. I'm refreshing my.
It's true love, okay? That's why Z is.
I'm looking forward to half the party being in a crystal.
You know, well, Z does not end up in the crystal. Though Z, this is not a pleasant experience for you because you are not you for a moment, and your eyes glow this shade of bright purple, and then they turn black. And then Z, you're not speaking for yourself because their saving throw was actually 16 to avoid this. But maybe this is better for you. Z begins to speak, and you all hear it. Dear Mama, it's been a while now. I'm sorry I've been gone so long, but I hope the news of my survival brings you some joy. I have missed you greatly. I could not accomplish what I set out to do, and perhaps that is why I do not want to show my face there again. I'm on another mission now, to find what I lost. Let's hope it's not a repeat of my first expedition out into the world. I may not ever see you again or be able to speak with you again. I just want you to know that I love you and that I am safe. I hope you are too. So you need my help. I will find my way to you. Your daughter, Kismet Daedalus.
It's the letter she gave to send to her mom.
And then Z, you're back to yourself.
Did I know what? Do I know what I just said, or
Nope.
do I not have a memory of that?
You only thing it felt like was you had a massive migraine for a second. You're like, oh, that kind of sucked, sort of thing. But you don't know it, and it lasted like all of a second.
Hand. Like it feels tingly and bad.
Elafor, do you think that's what? Do you think that's the letter that she gave to Sir what's his balls, the purple dragon guy whose name I can't think of right now because now my brain is broken.
Oh, Tullivar?
Yeah, yes, him, the good guy that we saved when we first got here.
I don't know, but it is very likely, or at least it is likely that it is something that she actually wrote. So,
so she
right.
has to be in there, right?
What do I think about this? Like, have I ever heard of anything like this, a soul gem or anything?
Roll me a history or arcana, but this is a hard check. You need a 20 or above.
Yep, no idea. I'm gonna need the library.
Join in on
that. Tanya, sure, same.
All right. History, did you say?
History or arcana?
History or arcana. Okay. All right. How bad could it be? My character sheet is loading. I'll do. I mean, it's the same. Oh, I have a +7 on arcana.
Woo!
Hey, let's go.
Okay, so.
Oh, I'm snotty and crying. How dare you?
That is very good D&D.
I take notes too. I'm just saying. So, Titania, you heard of these things simply because there's a memory that is struck inside of you. These things are used for torture primarily, which is why you don't really believe in them in your court. This is where you keep someone's soul for an extended period of time and you make them live out their fears, essentially, whatever that it is that they want or they need, but they can't get it. And they basically spend their time in torment in these. Remembering all the things that they didn't get to say or didn't get to do, their breakups, their heartache, all of that.
So inside there's... Okay.
This is a prison.
You say that, but like those are the exact words you all hear in your head. She says, "This is a prison." She's she's inside being tortured.
So we should break it.
So then we break her out, right? Like then, yeah, breaking it is probably the play, right?
If it's a prison.
Well, Queen Titania, since you seem to know what this is.
I only know what it is. I do not know how to break someone out of it. It also seems like touching it is difficult for you. So here's what I'm gonna do. The cup is gonna float underneath the gem. How big is it? Could I just situate myself under the gem so like it falls into me and like moves?
It is floating. This gem is probably about
size of a fist.
No. This gem is probably the size of a gnome, a smallish person. This is a large gem. And it's glowing too. I want you all to know this thing is emitting light, especially since it's been touched now. It is almost come alive.
Can it be moved?
You suspect you could probably move it because it is floating, but you'd have to,
Has it been 24 hours? Can we use the key?
It hasn't been 24 hours, I don't think.
I'll just take off my jacket and try to touch it again with wrapping the jacket.
Well, I was thinking wrap my big shawl around it and pull it into the library and get it out of this space.
When you put your jacket around it, Z, that does not cause any problems. But it does begin to glow, almost hot to the touch.
Feels hot now?
Yeah, it's starting to get warm, very warm.
From being like wrapped up and can I
it is not like warm like you put a coat on. It is warm like I don't want to necessarily be wearing a coat. What are you doing?
What if we tie a rope around it and drag it instead of covering and pulling it? Like a lasso.
I mean, if it's the size of a gnome, I can just jump up and shove the bag around it.
Yeah. We just put it in the bag.
I agree.
I have lots of opinions about how we break this gem. Go to bed. Butthead, go to bed.
But it's up to you. If we could smash it, or I can shove it into the bag.
The dog wants my apple fritter. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know about these kind of things, but I would smash it.
What if it just takes all of us touching it to just get her attention and get her out? Because she just channeled through you.
She what?
You literally just read a letter that she wrote to her mother when you touched that gem.
I don't remember that.
Well, yeah, you seemed pretty out of it.
Well, it doesn't feel very nice, but I can touch it again if you think that will help break it.
Well, I mean, you're her boyfriend, so.
I'm not her boyfriend. Listen, it's fine. Whatever, someone else touch it. I don't care.
Let me see what I have left. I used both of my things, right? Yeah.
I touch it.
Yeah, I was about to just reach out and touch it too.
With save.
That's a 4.
Excellent.
Oh no.
Very similar thing happens.
No.
It's not a letter this time. It's a memory. That sort of almost like plays out in your head. This time it's not being broadcasted to everyone else. Alifar, no. This is you living a memory. You are a small child. And the Sealy Court. You are talking to a boy. He's adorable, cute kid. You can feel the pangs of a crush. You know it's there.
Wow, you cheated on me.
He's a bad boy in a leather jacket.
He's a type, yeah.
11. And you reach out and grab his hand. And he goes, ew, gross. Anyone but you. We're just friends.
Ooh.
And then it fades back away.
That's right, Z. Make me relive my trauma.
Z doesn't know.
I relay that event to the party when I come out of it. If I come out of it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
But you do the same thing. Your eyes glow purple and then go black. And then you're back.
Is the gym more hot now? Is it the same glowy hotness?
Are you
Like,
still
what's
holding a
going on?
jacket around it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
getting.
just opened it a little bit for Elafor to touch.
It is getting even warmer. It is. You almost will have to. Soon you will have to stop holding it, or you are going to start taking damage.
Well, it doesn't like it. It's getting hotter. So I think that's a good sign, actually. We can't hear you, Panda.
We can't hear you, Panda.
We can't hear you.
Sorry, I had to mute it because the dog was barking.
Oh.
I literally had to rush him out of my office. We had to like bribe him with a treat to get him away. If it's getting hotter, it's possible that Kismet doesn't like it. Maybe we take the jacket off. Just for now.
What happens if I take Kismet's body and put Kismet's body's hand on the crystal?
That was my next idea. I was going to try to talk to the crystal, but that's also on the list.
Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
I'll help him lift her up.
Well, as we get a Bernie's this shit.
Queen Titania, is this going to be... Are you okay with us doing this?
Why
She's
would I
in
not
there. I'm going to...
be?
Well, she's kind of your charge at this point.
Well, I feel like it's the other way around, but I'm desperate, so try it.
Yeah, so the short ones will pick... pick Kismet up because Kismet is now the tallest person in the group.
This takes a step back away from this thing.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. Chris is a child. He can stand outside with Charles.
You all lift Kismet up and place her hand on the stone. The house begins to shake. Well, the castle begins to shake. And the body of Kismet begins to do the same as what y'all were doing before. The eyes glow, the purple, the thing go black. You hear the groaning and of the wood sort of, and the stone rumble, and the gem begin to crack and shatter. Monsters begin to make sounds of panic, pleasure, pain, who knows? I need all of you to make me an int save.
A what?
Int?
Int
saving throw.
Oh,
Well.
fuck, okay.
Well, that's a natural one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, buddy.
I need to make one for
11.
Riz.
With a plus 5, it's an 11.
Yeah, I had a +4. Doesn't matter when you roll 1.
Nope.
The save DC is 14.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
nope.
made it 16.
I did
Sucks to
not.
suck.
Because the digital
I
dice
did
hate a
not.
panda.
Do one thing. Do this.
Oh, you know what? I should have switched them to my vampire dice because it's Kismet.
You should. It's not too late.
Does Frizz survive?
It's too late for that roll.
No.
No one survives.
Wait,
no
am I
one
the
gets
only one
out
who
alive.
made it?
You're the only
Yep.
one who made it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
And there is a bright light as this thing explodes. And all of you are exposed to, well, you're going to take some damage, first off. 19 psychic damage.
Oof.
Okay.
I don't think I can evade in
He's
that one.
down.
That is halved on those who have saved.
Who's down? Z is down.
Yep. And all of you, except Queen Titania, blackout.
Alrighty.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Titania. Something very odd is happening in this house. You see, the house is shaking. The crystal has exploded. Kismet and everyone else in that room has just fell to the floor. Completely unconscious. But you see something that is odd. Kismet's soul, you see it move and go into her body. While the rest of them, those who take this psychic damage, you are reliving some of the worst of Kismet's nightmares. The moment Kismet was turned, the heartache of having to leave family and not go back. You are getting some of Kismet's worst memories. There is a psychic echo that is going through this place.
But Z is down. Is he actually not getting anything, or is he?
Z is still
even though
getting
he's, like,
this.
dead?
This is just basically a nightmare. He's not dead, just unconscious.
Okay, well, sure. Yeah, but unconscious,
It's probably worse for
Okay.
Z now, honestly, because you can't wake up out of this.
Eh.
But Titania, you realize something very odd. That this is not entirely complete. It needs something more.
It is a nightmare, right?
No, Titania's not living the nightmare. Titania just got
No. I know, but she perceives it to be a nightmare, like what Kismet might be seeing, what
Oh, yeah.
everybody else is seeing. Okay. She is going to cast dream. And she's going to see if she can reach Kismet. And when she is in the dream, if she can push through, if she can influence this dream, she will change it. She will add to it what is missing, the good things that have happened.
Okay.
Whether it's meeting Elafor in the line at the carnival, or not eating funnel cakes with Glix, or holding hands with Z. All of those things. Back home, conversations with mother that were silly, fun, pranking the queen every now and then, scaring little children away once she realized what she had become, being fun, scary, all of those things. Just filling in the gaps, reminding her of the good stuff. If I can do that with my spell, I will do that.
What you need to do is roll a wisdom saving throw for Kismet with disadvantage.
Okay. With disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay. $18 and 14.
Excellent. This is a good time for Kismat to fail, actually.
Okay.
Titania, you are able to influence Kismat's dream here, this nightmare that she's living, and you are basically flipping it around to the good memories, and it is working. The house is starting to slow down from the rumble that was happening. The gem is not entirely destroyed. No, the gem is actually mostly intact. It just sort of split and burst into a spot, and it's began to recoalesce. And it looks like it is trying to suck Kismat's soul back into it. Roll me Arcana.
Okay.
DC 12.
Okay. 10.
I'll say this. Titania, if Kismat's not replaced, she's going into this thing.
Titania looks around for one brief moment and knows what choice she needs to make. But before she goes, if I can, leaves a memory in the minds of L4, Glix, and Z. One that shares her gratitude for their help in finding her friend, and one that tells them, you know what, I'm a fucking queen, so get the word out. And then she will slowly just float into the crack through the gemstones.
The gem begins to just siphon blood from this teacup, and it's just pulling it out, and it's so much. It is so much. There's more than the teacup could ever possibly hold. And as it absorbs, it gets in the way of where Kismat's soul was being pulled back into it. It is almost like it doesn't have room as it's absorbing all of this blood. And the gem coalesces back together. The gem is no longer purple. It is a deep crimson color. It has gotten larger, very large even. The gem is beginning to grow. You all awaken to see a gem that is now crushed the floor. It is leaked into the first floor of the building. It is the size of perhaps a small hill. It is definitely about 2 floors large. It is crushed through some of the first floor's entrance at this point. It has become part of the earth here.
I look around. Do I notice? Do I see like that Z is down? Like, what do I see?
You see your friends all down or coming to. Kismat is awakened. Z is knocked the fuck out.
Kismat? Kismat, is that you?
Mother?
Riz is also knocked out.
We still have some hemoberries. I'll shove one in Z's mouth and one in Frizz's mouth.
Oh, I thought we got rid of all. I thought we gave all those away.
We gave all of them to.
I thought we had more than.
I thought we gave them all of it.
Yeah, I gave all.
We gave all of them.
It's fine.
Well, shit. Okay.
I will see that Z is down and immediately cast Healing Word at second level. What do I have left? Oh my god, second level. It's not been more than a minute. Well, he's not in death save.
You try to do that. You try to do that, and I don't know how close you are, but you see Kismet's hands just, it's okay. I got it. And she will turn around and lay one hand on Z and cast Cure Wounds at first level if I still fucking have spell slots.
You have full spell slots.
Amazing. So I will bring Z back up. I don't know who the fuck Frizz is, looks like a weirdo, so I assume that it is intentional that creature is passed out and not do anything to help.
I'll cast Healing Word on Frizz from across the room.
Cast your spells. Let me know what these healings are.
Frizz gets 6 points of healing.
If I have full
Okay.
And seeing that Kismet's up, I'm just going to like barrel around her and just hug her and not move.
And you hold her and she like shrinks. She'll heal Z and shrinks and just closes her eyes, almost fearful that at any point this is going to morph into another nightmare. Not sure if this is real or not. And just
Glix
stays
is
there.
not letting go. I'm just like laying on the floor, basically on top of Kismet like this. Just like, nope. We got you. You're okay.
And she, eyes still closed, just keeps apologizing to Glix. Keeps saying, I'm sorry. We did bad things. I'm sorry. We hurt you. And just like keeps apologizing constantly.
No, it's fine. And I'll just start casting any heal I have left. I'll like throw a Cure Wounds. Because that's at this point, that's all that Glix knows how to do. So
15 points
Is
to you.
the place still shaking?
No, it's not shaking.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that had stopped when Jim.
There's an odd thing about this stone that is now crimson and large. Where you all are, still on the second floor, you see the shape of a face wearing a crown, and the back of it almost seems like a throne is behind this thing. You also notice there is a empty broken teacup laying on the floor.
Indrani, you just got 9 points of healing. I don't know how much Kismet is hurt, but
Kismet's fine.
I don't know that. All I know is that she's
that's
crying
valid.
and upset.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just pumping
Emotional
heals into her.
healing.
Mm-hmm.
Kismet looks around and says, again, just very adamant in her mind that something is going to go wrong. Just says, not them, just anything else, not them.
It's okay.
Just like,
it's okay.
I
Nothing else
assume
is gonna
Frizz is
happen.
crying, so Z's just gonna get up and
Frizz
like
is
go
crying
over
and
and
shaking.
shove candy in his mouth and be like, "Stop crying, it's
Bad
fine."
dreams. Bad. Oh.
Yeah, it's just a dream. It can't get you. Maybe it can. It's whatever. But we're gonna go back to the Feywild. Just eat some candy and be quiet.
and when that interaction happens, right, that's sort of like, that's an anomaly. Like, that is a face that I don't recognize, but it seems like Z is friendly to some degree with this creature and just goes, and that is the thing that goes, wait, what's going on? This isn't, like, everything she's experienced so far has been a nightmare from her own past. This is new, this is different. So she's like, wait a minute.
Do you want some candy too?
Okay, I'll like grab Kismet's face. Take a deep breath.
Is this real?
Yes, this is real. We're here.
Where's Elafor?
Right there. I'll move my head enough.
Elafor has been very quiet the entire time.
And I'm just like, she's awake. We have her back. We got her. And like, just Glix is having an absolute 404 error.
And in the distance, you all hear motion.
Your voice, it's
It's not coming
clipping,
through at all.
just not coming through. I bet it sounds super cool, but we can't
Yeah,
hear
voice
it.
mod just said no.
Protect the queen. We must protect the queen. She must be protected. This is the queen's castle. Protect the queen.
We should
Huh?
maybe go.
Yeah, we should probably leave.
Yeah.
Wait. She turns around, looks at the massive gemstone, and says, "What the fuck is that?"
You were trapped in there, and Queen Titania decided it was time for you to get out and her to go in and have a place to stay, I guess. I don't know. This has gotten really weird in the last 10 minutes.
She should be safe enough. We can figure this out later.
How do we get back?
So you're just gonna pick up the broken teacup pieces and put them in his bag because it feels kind of like bad to just be like, here's the body of your dead friend to Kismot who just came back. So let's just put him in his bag for safekeeping. Alifor, how do we leave?
Well, one, we're going to run, and two, we will find one of the gates out of here. But first, we need to run.
Okay, where are we running?
Following
Which
you.
direction?
Where are we? What
Is there
this?
is there a window I can cinematically crash out of?
Absolutely. There's now a kind of a gaping hole because considering where y'all are in the house,
We just slide down the crystal.
You
Whee!
can just that is actually legitimately what you can
do.
That
is exactly what L4 does, and he just kind of looks at everybody. Well, and just slides down the crystal.
I pick up Frizz.
Without even thinking, Glix will just like reach out and touch the crystal, knowing full well she's probably going to get hurt, and just be like, "Thank you," and be like, "Come on, let's go."
Kismet just again frazzled looks at this massive crystal and like out of just sheer force of habit curtsies and then turns around and like follows everybody out. As she's running, she's going to like if Glix has any scarf that is like trailing or something that's like trailing, she'll just hold on to it just so that she doesn't get lost. Glix. She's just worried that she will lose her way. And so she'll hold on to anything she's wearing as they're running.
Yeah, I've got my big like wrap around me or whatever.
Yeah.
That I always have. So
yeah. Okay.
He's just holding Frizz like a baby and flying out after them.
As they're running, I'm like,
stop crying.
Who is that? She mumbles as they're running.
That's Frizz. We'll meet in a second. We got to get out of here.
Where are we? What is this? And just like as they're running, just like looking around, head darting, trying to like input information.
You don't want to know. Just pay attention.
No
just
questions.
Follow Elafor. We'll explain in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Still holding on to you. Keeps running.
Yeah.
I need athletics checks from everyone.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Ooh,
I
fun.
could potentially cast haste on somebody to make them faster.
Natural 20. I finally got one.
Hey.
I got a 12, but I can fly.
Got another 6. I also can fly, but I'm carrying Frizz, so I assume that matters.
And Frizz is sort of pointing your way, actually.
I rolled an 11, but for some reason it's not showing. I'll fix it, but 11.
Okay. 11. Oops. I don't need to.
Sure, now I get a natural 20.
Yeah. You're almost cat-like with your gracefulness and your run to go from cat to gazelle.
I am a druid.
Y'all do okay. Z, you're struggling because you're trying to hold Frizz, and Frizz is trying to lead y'all in the right direction.
I feel like he's like one of those, like, you know, like when babies are like super floppy and they just jerk in random directions and you don't know they're gonna do it. I'm just like, fuck's sake. I'm just like,
yeah, it seems on brand for Frizz.
Is the best.
Like I miss when he was on a child's leash on the ground.
For the record, has it been long enough from downstairs that my wings are gone, or am I also confusing the hell out of Kismet with my wings?
No, your wings will be gone now.
Okay, just making sure. Because that would be a whole other thing.
Because y'all were passed out for a little bit. This is not quick. And Frizz does not lead you back towards the road. No. Frizz takes you all towards the lake. Do you all follow where Frizz is pointing you to?
Yeah, I
Sure.
guess.
Can
Let's
I
go
trust
for
this
person that my friends
Frizz?
trust.
I'm carrying him, so I want to like. Suddenly, he seems like he knows where he's going. Like, it seems suspect to me.
Okay.
I want to see what I think about this. If I think his intentions are.
Yeah, I mean,
For the
we've
group
heard
or
the
for
weird
his own
voice.
special agenda. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all realize he's got his own agenda, but he also needs to get to the Feywild where we got to go.
So he says.
We hope.
You think Frizz is absolutely on the up and up.
Okay.
I don't know that Elafor would stop quite yet and think about it, so I'm not gonna meta.
And Frizz is like,
Well,
my love told
I
me.
assume he just wants to get back as fast as he can.
Wait a minute. What?
If we jump into the lake, we can get back. We can get back to where we were before.
And at that point, then I pump the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are we from the lake right now? We're like
pretty close. I mean, you're approaching the shores of the lake.
You are going to have to explain that one in full, and you're going to need to do it right now.
Frizz cannot.
Why?
Because I can't right now. Like, just
How does the lake thing work?
I don't know of any gates in the lake. The closest gate I know of out of here is through the east gate.
Frizz will jump in first. You'll see.
I am going to insight check him. 22.
He seems to believe this.
I narrow my eyes.
If he wants to jump in first, whatever. I say we let him. If the lake monster eats you, Frizz, that's your problem.
Guys, we have to get out of here.
Is
If
there
you trust
people
him, let's just go.
chasing us? Well, we just met it. Trust is a strong word.
There's no one chasing you, but there is something weird happening behind you. The castle is reshaping itself. It is building itself around this crystal. It's weird because it seems like your mind is distorting it. You look back and it looks like Castle Kismet, and then you look back again and it looks like it's reforming, and then it's something else, and it's very, very odd.
Is it anything that Kismet or I would recognize?
Nope.
Fine.
Throw him in the lake. We'll see what happens. And if
Don't throw Frizz.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna fucking put you down, and you can jump in the lake yourself. He just like floats down unceremoniously, like drops him like the last foot and a half.
And Frizz kind of stands there for a second and shakes a little bit, and then does like a Eldritch Frost at the lake a little bit to give a little bit of walking space till the water gets deep. And then you see him sort of like take a deep breath and dive.
Z like folds his arms and like floats there for a couple seconds, waiting to see what happens. Do we see anything, or just go into the water and then
Just see Frizz go under the water.
Well,
Alifor? How long do you think he can hold his breath?
His constitution modifier put no.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming too.
I don't know.
Do we still have
Probably
any
not
rope
long.
left?
What's that?
Do we still
Well-
have any rope left?
Oh yeah.
well, did you take his blood? You should always take the blood of people you meet. Let me drink it. I'll know exactly
I
where
feel
he
like
is.
I
We
asked about this or
didn't,
something, but
but I can go shark, and y'all can just tie a rope to me, and I can drag us with him, so we can all stay together.
I
Do
don't
we
understand the
wanna stay with him,
hesitation. You brought him back. Do you not? Is he not a friend? Why are we hesitating?
It's a really incredibly long story. He was helping us get to you, and then some weird shit happened. We're just trying to get back because we are not where we are supposed to be.
it's just like it's
After about 3 or 4 minutes of talking, you realize he ain't coming back up. You don't see any bubbles either.
Z's just gonna dive into the water and just make sure he's not like down there drowning.
Fuck it, and L4 dives in.
Z, well, first off, this water is not clear. It is sort of the muddy brownish color you get in most freshwater lakes.
That's fine.
But when you open your eyes to look as you start to swim downwards, you see something odd. You're pretty sure you're seeing a ring of mushrooms.
Oh, okay, good. I'll pull out my little unicorn toy and kick back up and be like, calm down, and then just duck back, take a deep breath and duck back under the water.
Okay, well that I trust, and I'll like wrap my scarf around myself and tie it really tight and hand an end to Kismet. Be like, hold my hand,
Yeah.
but hold the scarf too, just in case.
Yes, I will do all of those things. And Kismet, who we've established is not a vampire, just a dampier. Like just like hisses at the running water, but will also dive in.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And Z will just, I don't know if we even see Frizz, but Z will just swim counterclockwise around and sort of like bubble mumble under the water, 3 turns, winter shins, and off we go to try to open it.
And it's almost like a drain opens up, Z, and starts pulling you into the little whirlpool. And the next thing you know, you're falling.
All of us,
Yep.
as we're all like swimming
Everybody
down
who dived in, you're all falling.
As we're falling through this gushing running water, Kismet just closes her eyes and says, I knew it. This is a nightmare.
And Glix is like interlaced her fingers with Kismet. It's just like death grip on her hand,
Yeah, does
so
not
that I
let
don't
go.
let go.
And
Yeah.
the next thing you know, you fall on a bunch of mushrooms who are like, ow, ow, stop, ow, this hurts. You're not supposed to fall on us.
Ugh,
Also, this water
Ugh.
stinks. It smells like fish.
ugh.
You stink.
So's your
Uh,
face.
Hey,
you.
Where
that's
are
not
we?
true.
He like rolls over. Does it look like normal sky, like blue sky, like pink sky, not Shadowfell sky?
It looks like this place.
God.
Cool.
Oh,
Hey, let's go. Back in business,
You are
baby.
here.
Okay.
Do we see Frizz around us?
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to hurt you.
There's no Frizz.
Color me surprised.
Frizz,
Eh.
Who's Frizz? Yeah, who's Frizz?
Little Cobaldy Silver, he should have popped out before us.
Probably crying.
No, nobody popped out before you.
Oh no.
Yeah, nobody else fell on our heads. Maybe because
really
they're nicer
sorry.
than you all.
I'm really sorry we didn't mean to fall on your head, I promise.
Why do you work in a fairy shrimp if you didn't want people falling on your heads anyway?
People don't normally fall on us. You have wings.
Okay.
You shouldn't have fell on us.
We were
I was swimming.
underwater. There was a circle underwater. It was really weird.
Okay, well, should we look for this person?
You want to look
mean-
for a person that doesn't exist. Are you sure you weren't dreaming it? Yeah. You humanoid thingies have weird dreams from what I've been told.
This is true.
This doesn't concern you.
They call it lucid dreamings.
Oh
Lucid.
my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at those.
Z stands up and starts brushing himself
Yeah, I
off.
stand up and
assume I'm
start
all
trying to
kind of
bring-
muddy and wet.
You're all muddy and wet. Z
Yeah.
especially, because you're the first person to sort of churn the water and these water shrooms up.
Well, so Frizz is missing. That's bad.
Yep.
Or it's one less problem to deal with.
We're back in Tither. That's good.
Where were we?
How
Didn't
long were
look
we
like any-
gone? And I opened the stopwatch or the thing.
My butthole is very clenched.
So
right
your
now.
last time was what?
I'll look. Hang on, I have it written down. I just have to flip back a couple of pages.
Nah, I'm not ready for this. It's like 10
Neither
year
am
time
I.
skip.
4 days and 23 or 4 days and 19 hours left.
That's what I thought. It was in 4 days. It has been 2 days.
So we have 2 days and 19 hours.
It's probably closer to just 2 days.
Shit.
I would say
We
2
can look
days
for
and
friends
2
later.
hours.
2 days, 2 hours. Okay. Problem.
What?
Problem. We lost 2 days and a lot of hours. We've only got 2 days and 2 hours left. We have 50 hours left on the clock.
To return
think-
the.
Yes, we take care of this first and we worry about Frizz later because
We have to go to the tree first. We have a pickup to make.
Hold on. We were gone for how many? Okay,
You
Wilson.
didn't die, but you kind of died.
The
So
last
we were
thing I
carrying
remember.
your body around.
How about we talk while we move?
Yes, let's
Yes.
talk
and
and walk. Can we head for the tree, please? Because we
Yes.
need to go get the baby. Kismet, we have a present that might make you happy.
Okay.
Can we go to the tree, please?
Yes.
What tree are you going to? Little Oak?
No, we're going back to the tree that we regrew because I want to go get Juniper.
Juniper. Yeah.
Okay.
Not in the opposite direction of where we need to be for our heist.
It's like a quarter day's walk around the hill. I want
Time
Juniper
is
with us for
funny
this.
soup here.
Yes,
Maybe
time
we.
is funny soup here.
Right.
Maybe we don't look at the watch for a minute. We go get Juniper and we go straight to where we need to go.
I don't think we should get Juniper until after.
Because we are going on a
Who
heist.
knows?
Yeah. Might be difficult to hide Juniper. But
But I want her
It'd be very
close.
difficult to hide an owlbear. I will say that.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, until we get in a fight and we need an owlbear to help.
Also valid.
So do you just want to just bust down the front doors? Because if that's the plan, then we get Juniper.
No,
but
we
if
have to
we're-
go back. We have to go back to the kids and we can take her and leave her there so she's closer. Because if we have to bamf out and we have to go back, it may take too long to go. It's even further in the other direction. We're closer to her where we are now.
Right. Valid.
Well, we have a clock.
Right. If we're gonna go get her and immediately go back to the kids and then go take care of this, that's still within 2 days. That's
You
like
silly
not even a
humans
day.
argue about all kinds of things.
I'm not human.
I'm not human either.
You're
I'm
human
not human
shaped.
either. Oh my god.
I'm more like a corpse, technically.
Corpses aren't shaped like humans?
Well, they decay over time.
Juniper's happy where she's at.
You don't know she's not. She was really upset she couldn't come with us.
Wait, what? Who is Juniper? Why have you made all these new friends in 2
owl
days?
bear who's
An owl
got a
bear? Can we please go
druid
get
to
Juniper?
look after her? No, because then we're just we need
You
to
haven't
take
even
care-
said hi to me, so you don't get to say
Hi.
anything.
We need to take care. Listen.
Elafor, what should we do? You're smarter than everyone here, but I really want to go get
I
her.
take offense to that. I am obviously the smartest person in this party.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Hey,
Listen.
valid.
Elafor finds a rock and sits down exasperated. I don't fucking know. The owlbear is fine and dandy, or we could literally go back and find Little Oak, get I cannot remember the bandit's name. Will get him to help us get inside so we can do our heist. Have the kids go get Willow and have them meet it back at Little Oak. This way we don't have to fucking do that. Then we can keep doing this. We're running out of time.
Okay.
Elafor, I'll do whatever you want to do. I miss her.
Let's send the children
I
to get her.
know.
That way they don't
She's-
have to be in the
But are they?
way
Is
when
she
we're
gonna
doing the
follow
heist.
them?
Give them something that smells like you.
Fair. All right. Well, I'm following you because I don't know where I'm going.
Let's find our way to Little Oak. I think that's our first stop. I think that's what we have to do.
Are we just gonna ignore this frizz problem?
Yes, we fucking are.
Yes, until after, because okay, as we're walking, here's the thing. Friss apparently also needed to deal with the hags because of his love. So if we deal with the hags, we're still helping Friss. It's
What
fine.
love?
I don't know. He has a girlfriend or something. It's really confusing.
He was
Some
talking
eldritch
about
horror
her
or
about
patron,
the-
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but she talked in his head, which was suspect, if you ask me. But
I mean, to be fair, so does Titania.
yeah,
to be
but
fair,
we
Titania
did
meet
was
them-
snooping on it.
We did
Oh.
meet them in the amalgamation of the Shadowfell and Barovia. So everything there is suspect at minimum.
Where's Queen Titania? And she like starts
In
patting.
In my
Uh-huh.
pouch.
That was Queen Titania in the stone.
No, I mean my teacup.
Yeah, in my pouch. Don't worry. We just
Oh.
gotta get to Little Oak. And we'll
Elafor
talk about
realizes
it.
what's going on and walks over to Kismet and kind of puts both hands on her shoulder.
All walking, not stopping, just while we're moving.
Like this is one that he would stop the group for
Okay.
a second, and he would look dead in Kismet's eyes. He'd fly up to be at that height and hover.
Z is giving you
Your-
eyes like, let's not talk about it.
And Elafor is ignoring Z. We are going to have to explain this all in depth in a little while, but the short version is your teacup was the actual Queen Titania that had been trapped in that form and had been sent to you in some capacity. She sacrificed herself and put herself into that crystal to free you. So now we need to go fix everything. Tell anything that's untrue.
Right.
You've
Yeah, him
learned
trying
this
to
by
read
now.
fiction is real weird.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if like Elafor just tries to.
Well, this
read-
can't fucking happen. There's no way that no.
This was literally us sitting in the hot tub trying to figure out if he could actually just read a book
That's so funny.
that wasn't a textbook.
He
Just trying to say the
exclusively
words and
reads
can't
nonfiction.
make them.
Yeah.
Like
Have you ever
it was
seen-
full
have you
on
ever
liar,
seen-
liar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you ever seen the movie Liar Liar? That's exactly, yeah. So I'm sorry, this sucks. We've got work to do. We will deal with this after, and I will help fix whatever we can fix. but I am not going to fuck Glix over after just getting you back. I am sorry. I love you.
No.
Let's go.
No, yeah, of course. But, okay. So she's gone as we're walking.
For now.
Don't know that she's gone, just not with us. And we're going to have to get her back.
It wasn't the same as it was with you. For all we know, we're going to get back to her and she's going to own that place. Because let's be honest.
One could only hope.
She contains multitudes.
That'll be way too many hot women
Z's
running
trying
one
to
place.
navigate us along the river, looking for Little Oak.
Z, roll me a damn it, I'm thinking of vampire rolls now.
Every roll that I make
perception
is a
check.
13. Not terrible, not good.
Z, you see absolutely telltale signs of unicorn poop.
Oh no.
Oh, buddy.
Going in the wrong direction along the river. Does it seem fresh?
It is fresh.
Okay. Are there any signs of the kids? Because I know that they were talking about getting with the unicorns for this raid. Like footprint, like prints that seem spaced incorrectly, or like, like other things that maybe there's like real unicorns with like fake unicorns.
That's a 13. Okay, yeah, let's do this. With the 13, you notice there are footprints that are roughly the size of yours, and they all seem to be marching towards Loom Lurch.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna just while they're still having this conversation, just start following the footprints, like leading us in that direction, and wait for there to be a regular conversation to be like, we are following the unicorn poop trail to Loom Lurch.
What?
What?
There I start like pointing out unicorn droppings, but you will also notice these hoof prints are about my size, and look at the spacing. These are not unicorns, but
do you think the kids do you think the kids were able to get one to help us?
I mean, yes, because the kids did not make that. I point to a pile of unicorn poo. But the kids definitely made these, so we're just gonna follow until we find them, and then go.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah. Just like glaring at Z's back, like eyes now. And then I lean over to Elafor and say, "Did he miss me?" Just very softly under my breath.
Why don't you fucking ask him?
Why are you so mean right now? You've had a hard couple of days. It's okay.
You have no idea how hard the last few days have been. We're going to have to fill you in on all of that when we finally get a chance to take a nap.
Yeah. First we got to get you your direction back. And then all this can wait. But do you think he missed me? I lean over to Glix now because Elafor isn't helping.
Oh, yeah. No, he definitely missed you.
Okay, good to know.
He's been absolutely just heart wrecked the entire time you've been gone.
That seems appropriate.
Also, Titania approves.
No, she doesn't.
No, she absolutely approves. Like, totally gave him the what for the last couple of days. She's totally on board now.
Interesting. Good to know. She's always told me I've had a shit tasting menu, and like just goes off on a rant about like
what have I done?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Elafor saw that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I will send you like little notes of what you might have all seen.
Yeah, I'll let you fill them in on that.
Yeah, for sure.
As we're going along, I attention to. I think we should be quieter.
Okay.
We're getting close to Loom Lurch.
Do we want to pass without trace?
I
Are we
need-
that close yet?
I kind of can't do anything for the rest of the day, maybe save someone's life. Other than that, I got to stick. Just
Well, I
saying.
think we should reconvene with the kids and then maybe take a rest unless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Okay.
just letting everybody know, I have 1 3rd level spell left in a stick and a wild shape. That's it.
Alright.
Well, it
Take a
looks like
rest to
your
get all
stick
wild shape.
probably does more stuff than Frizz's stick did. So
Well, yes. If I could take an hour to take a rest with my new one, I can do even more.
Ah, that's what I need to do. There we go. So, you make your way towards Limlurch and to the purple circle that's on the map. Though, before you get quite there, you hear noises. And as you get closer and you hear it closer, you realize that this is not cheering or a party. This is not the kids having a good time. This is the sounds of a battle. You hear, ah, can't let them win, yada, 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 and magic, and you smell a little bit of smoke. There's
Are
fighting
they fighting
going
or
on.
are they playing?
it
Oh,
doesn't
God.
sound like pixies and fairies, does it? It sounds like
I,
the kids.
This
Yeah, I'm
sounds
gonna-
like the kids.
I think it's stealth o'clock. I gotta see what the hell's going on.
Well, I can stealth us there, but like, that's all I got for the rest of the day. I'm going to be tapped on
Maybe
all of my
don't-
energy.
Maybe don't cast pass without trace. And
Yeah, I mean, if there's fighting, we could try
let's
to get
just
the
be
drop on them.
stealthy.
But yeah.
Or maybe send just L4 ahead, or me and L4.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
And then we'll come back and
I'm going to find
I
a
look
rock
at
to sit
L4.
down on.
All right. Y'all are going scouting?
Yeah,
do you want to go by yourself, L4? You want me to come with?
you're welcome to come with. Like it's fine
Okay.
because I mean I don't have a whole lot of hit points left.
Oh,
I mean
can,
neither do you.
I can help with
I
that.
don't have advantage.
Hold on. Just,
Okay.
are you both hurt? No.
Well, I just rolled
Yeah,
a-
Z's at a little under half health right now.
I'm at
What about-
yeah I'm at I'm 26 hit points down.
Whew.
but it-
Glix, how are you doing? Hit
Oh,
points
I'm
wise.
fucked up.
Okay.
I'm at under
jeez.
half. But
Should have said
I'm-
something, y'all.
No, it's
okay.
fine.
I will
Glix doesn't give a
join
shit
my
right now.
hands, look up into the skies, and then say, "Are you still here?" And I will cast Prayer of Healing, appealing to the Raven Queen to restore some health back to my friends.
Okay.
So let me roll that for y'all. 9 hit points to all of you.
Brings me back up to above half.
9's better than nothing.
And as you finish casting this spell, you see a flock of dark birds fly up out of the trees.
Oh, sorry, I did it at 2nd level. Let me roll 1d8 as well. Just to wanted to do it for my bad.
So apparently she's still listening. She's still listening.
She's still listening. Good to know. Oh,
Oh,
there, 8
there you
more
go.
points.
I'll
Okay.
take that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am one
Now
point
I'm-
under
I'm in
full, so I'm doing
2
great.
points under full now, so I'm doing
Yeah.
awesome.
Did you miss
I'm-
me? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, and then as soon as we're done healing, I kind of just like to Kismet, and then I disappear into the forest with a 29.
Yeah, I'll use the advantage I have from last week to make that stealth a 19 instead of a 10.
Great.
And I'll keep up with L4.
You all are silent.
I'm gonna grab Kismet and yank her down to sit next to me and just snuggle her.
I hold on to Glix as well.
And as you all continue to approach, you realize that there is something very clearly wrong. There's little tents and encampments that you're approaching, And it seems like the kids have basically built themselves to go to war. There's little wooden swords and shields, various different weaponry, slings, torches, things of that nature. But unfortunately, it seems that Little Oak has been toppled. It looks like Little Oak was slinging rocks at some point and got hit with various arrows of fire. It looks like the kids tried to put Little Oak out, but Little Oak has taken grievous damage from being burned. And the tree has been toppled. And as
Are the kids just upset about this, or is there an ongoing fight?
There's an ongoing fight. You are at an empty encampment right now. There is camping spaces here. Roll me perception checks, both of you.
$13.
14.
Passive is better though. Damn it.
There's an odd thing that's happening while you're watching this. Every now and then, there's a kid that just sort of poops right into existence near one of these encampments. They are, when they pop back in to existence from wherever, they are unarmed and unharmed. So if they had weapons, their weapons are gone, but they're just put back into the space asleep.
God damn it. Dream Warriors, really?
Now, if you remember the rules here, kids cannot be
Kids can't
harmed.
be hurt.
Yeah.
They can't be hurt. So that's why they capture the children. So when they fight, when they're put out of commission, they just pop back into somewhere else. And this is their regroup spot. Now,
The Minecraft bed.
you very much know that kids don't always end up in the same spot. So you saw one kid pop here. But that doesn't mean that's where the rest of the kids are showing up. But this is their spot where they come to recover more weapons and things of that nature before they go back into the fight. This is like some Battlefront type of thing. You only have a limited amount of lives before they start capturing everybody.
Right. We should probably go get the rest of the group.
Is Little Oak dead?
Little Oak is dead.
Okay. When you said he's toppled, I'm like, is he just down?
No, he is a burned husk of a tree.
Well, I just look at it for a moment and I say, Liz is going to be upset. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go get the group.
There's no unicorns around here, right?
There's signs of unicorn horns and again poop. But it looks like if there were unicorns here, they have been ridden or are in the battle.
Yep. Okay. Cool. We go back.
When you guys are walking by, the moment you enter my peripheral vision, I'll grab Lex and start walking towards you guys. What happened? What's going on?
They are fighting. Little Oak is dead.
What?
There, we need to get in there and help them. They did not wait for us, it seems.
Okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Lex will fix the tree. And I'm gonna start gesturing for you guys to lead us to where we need to go.
We didn't get a look at the actual fight that's going on, but Glix needs to rest, Elefor. Do you think we should go in anyway?
We need to find out what's going on. I mean, I don't know how much time we have.
Glix, can you turn into him?
If I need to, I could use a nap, but I mean, I've got a little bit left in me that I can
literally
fight
grab
if I
everybody's
need
hand
to.
and I start making our way back towards the kid that we saw pop back into existence.
Yeah.
No talking, no arguing. I literally just grab hands and start tugging.
Yeah, I'm walking. I'm just the whole
Yeah.
time. Mark, you know.
Yeah. Z will pull his hand away, but follow after you and be digging through his bags.
I need a group perception check.
We can do this.
6.
Goal is
Perception.
55.
22.
12.
8 plus 12 is 40.
Hey, natural 20, so 28. It's still not showing up.
40
on
plus 28 is
UTT.
68.
I saw the 28.
Almost nice.
There's someone stalking y'all.
You see Kismat's body, like, you've seen this only once before when you caught her hunting the deer. Just like this sort of predator stance when she realizes that we're being hunted. And
You don't
says,
see them, but you
It
certainly
feels, sorry.
know there's someone following you.
she
I
whispers to everybody.
Go ahead.
It just whispers it. We're being followed.
I am going to try to stealth and break away. This is probably a horrible idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. To see if I can circle around and pinch whatever's following us.
Go for it. Roll your stealth.
Above table question, like
27.
How long have we been walking?
Probably
Just
about
for the
from where you are to here, about 3 hours.
Can I have attuned to my new staff in that time, or did I need to be sitting still for it?
You need to be actually resting.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because I haven't
Um,
equipped it yet. So
Second question, sorry, L4 just rolled, but I rolled a natural 20. Do I have any information of where this might, like, the stalker might be coming at us from? Any extra, like, info?
Definitely someone moving through the trees, the canopies of the tree.
Okay, I will point that out to L4 as he is, and as he sort of lets go of us, I will guide him once.
And I will give Elafor a peppermint sugar bomb. And I say for later if you need it.
Thank you. And I tuck it into the breast pocket of my vest.
You have guidance.
And then I just meld into the brush, and I am the knight.
Keep moving. I mumble to Glix and Z. But like I still have a sort of like hunched figure, like the hairs at the back of my neck are like almost standing.
Ah.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Right? I found cool stuff. All right.
Listen, take the candy. It's good for you, Elafor. Yeah,
So-
we're just, I guess, playing it cool on the ground.
So you're just continuing to walk.
Yeah, I would have like not loudly, but like audibly said, I'm gonna scout ahead, make sure that there's nothing in our path, and then disappeared and then circled around and tried to get up into the trees behind whatever's stalking us.
Can I get performance or deception checks from all the rest of you except L4?
performance
3.
or
Deception.
deception?
Yep.
Okay.
Good job. Good
Because
job.
y'all
Z.
need to play this off.
Yeah.
The 17.
Adventure
Oh my
casually,
god!
everybody.
No,
I
take that
rolled
back,
another
19.
natural 20.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
out of here.
24.
Andrani did. Like, I'm watching it. Like,
I
yeah.
see. I have the campaign open.
23, 24, 19. We're so cool.
You know what? I haven't rolled
I
this
have a
character in a
plus
while.
6 to my
So
I have a plus 6 to my performance. I work for a circus.
You definitely get the vibe that
He is so used to pretending he doesn't care.
yeah, Z is not. Yeah, Z can't perform. This is not Z's area of expertise to be out here pretending to do
He
something.
is. It is his area of expertise to be a performer. He has a +5 to performance. He rolled a 23.
Oh, I thought you said a 3.
No,
Oh,
23.
23.
My
You
bad.
so you're
So all of you
being
rolled
like,
well?
Whatever. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit. Yeah. The 19 was the lowest.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. I thought you said a
When
3.
the DM is just like fuck off to all
I-
the players. You know you're having
no.
a good
I
day.
had I don't have the tab open for this, so I didn't see
Okay.
your roll.
Okay, I think I got it working. So there you go.
Okay, perfect.
The acrobatics is a dud roll, obviously, but
Yeah.
Let me do this then. And we'll see where this goes. Okay.
oh yeah, combat notes, CR
Oh yeah.
23.
I am very much obfuscating my rolls on purpose now.
Yep.
So
It's Frizz. He's actually an ancient dragon.
Motherfucking Frizz.
I need a perception check from Alifor. You're the one have snuck up. You're hiding in the weeds. Whatever this is that is looking for you has
You have a
lost
D4.
you.
Just use
Yeah.
it if you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually. Even though I rolled high, I wanted
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
23.
That's pretty good.
23.
I'm going to make a stealth roll.
Oh,
Jesus
Jesus fuck.
Right, the
Wow.
hunt continues.
The hunt continues. But as the hunt continues, we're going to take a short break.
Yeah.
It's a great time for that. This group is being stalked as they go back to find out what happened to their friends, or the one
Maybe
friend
it's
they were
Juniper,
potentially
maybe
talking
she
about
knew Mama was home.
selling out
Oh, Juniper would not hide
Will of
from
the
us.
Feywild. We're going to find out. But we're going to take a short break, grab something to drink, run the restroom, all that jazz, and you should take a break too. Drink some water while you're at it, and we're going to run some ads and play some music, and we will see y'all soon. Mm-hmm.
So I said sexy video, and they were like, "Yes, good point." And Rani, very well said.
Oops,
And
that
they all
was the
stood up
wrong
and clapped.
scene. I probably made that even better. Hello, welcome back.
Chaos. We live here now.
So, when we left off, before break, our player characters were being stalked as they make their way back towards the encampment or the war front of Bloomlurch. The kids have apparently attacked to go free their friends, as this group was gone for almost roughly 3 days. And I assume that something happened. Ran out of time. I don't know. But the player characters are now making their way towards this encampment. And Alifor is trying to find who's stalking them. But apparently whoever's stalking them is pretty good at stalking. So the rest of the group was pretending to be normal and doing a damn good job at it. Like, ridiculously good. Like, fuck y'all, why y'all rolling dice so good?
Look, you have seen how shitty I roll. Throw me this bone.
No. Y'all had to deal with me through that whole fight at the Frog Place Throne.
Oh, God,
where
get
I
over
had
it.
the worst rolls of the entire game. Nothing will top that. So no, I don't want to hear it.
It was so good. It was so fucking funny. Just constantly seeing you fail.
Anyway,
okay.
You get to the camp, and there's one little kid there. He looks to be about 10. He's wearing a red shirt. He has like the curly Jufro thing jumping off. Pair of sneakers. He's wearing what seems to be armor made of tree bark on his arms. You don't really know what the purpose of this armor would actually be at this point, because it just seems to be like rope and tree bark on the arms, but no other armor.
I covertly glance back. We haven't heard from L4 yet. And I'm worried about this kid's safety. So I'm like,
He can't be hurt. Kid.
hey, come here.
We try to flag him down. Like,
Kid is
without making
sleeping.
big-
Oh,
he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I will try to like quietly go over there and like shake him a little bit. See if I can.
Alifor, roll me one more perception check, and I'm going to do one more of these. And I should have done it this way before, but I was being nice.
can I also roll a perception check while they try to see from where I'm at if I see any movement or
You can
any-
try. Got to beat a 26.
Can I even beat a 26? I can if I can try to beat a 26, but it has to be really hard one.
I mean, I
Yeah,
could, but I'd
that's
have
not
to roll a
gonna be
natural
the-
20, so.
Not this time.
So he can't beat him 26, so he's just gonna focus on waking up the kid. And
So that's what
keeping
Z is
an eye out,
doing.
obviously, for- I'm gonna go over there, like sneakily, quietly, you know, like not and like shake the kid to see if he wakes up. I am keeping one ear cocked for like if something like comes bursting out of the trees to
Certainly.
attack, like to jump back in. But yeah, I mean, haven't heard anything from Melkor.
Alifor, do you want to approach your group now since you can't find this character?
I think it's still around, right? Like I don't have any reason to think it broke off.
The only thing you know is that you have seen no signs of it since you started searching.
I'm still going to stay hidden, and I'm going to wait and be the patient hunter.
I'm going to walk right out of the tree line and into the encampment, because if it's going to show itself, I'd rather it do it out in the open.
Roll me one more stealth check, Alifor.
19.
Okay. And it's going to do a...
Oh.
Okay. Alefor is still hitting.
Jeez. Okay.
The cat and mouse game continues.
Pink Panther music plays in the background.
Z.
Glix resists the urge to turn into said Pink Panther.
What are you doing to wake this kid up?
I was just shaking her shoulder, kind of like just gently, like, psst, hey. Psst.
Will?
No, I'm not Will. Where's Will?
Will's fighting. Where are you?
Okay, yeah. You don't remember us? You were playing.
Oh, you're the angry fairy boy.
Okay, we'll talk
That is
about
his
that
friend.
later. But
You're
I can't
back.
resist the urge
Will
to
was
shake-
waiting for you.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Well, we're back now. So, like, what the fuck is happening? Are you just?
My mom
Explain.
said you're not supposed to say that word.
Yeah,
Well,
your mom's
not
right.
here right now, is she? So, tell me what's going on.
You really are angry.
Oh my God, you're useless.
Do you need a candy?
I have candy.
No,
Where's
I don't
Will?
have any candies now.
Which way? Point the
Will-
direction.
Hey. See? Shut up.
The kid's looking around. It's like,
I looked down at the kid.
well,
I looked
this
down at
is
the
way
kid.
better than being at the beach with that.
You're
What do they call it? He had like red stuff on his hat. He chased me. He said he was going to take me home. I didn't trust him.
you're fighting
At the beach.
something with a red cap.
No, that's just where I ended up last time that I got knocked out.
Oh,
If you
did
end up
we?
back there, believe him. He promised he was going to help get the kids to go home.
Yeah, well, he
Where's
had
Will?
blood running down his face and big sharp teeth.
Yeah,
and there was
he's
an
really scary.
alligator.
there's-
Oh yeah, don't trust the alligator.
Will's in Loomlarch. He's trying to.
What's happening? What are you all fighting?
We're fighting the
Here.
Hats forces. We had to get our friends out, but I think we might have been a little bit too fast. Because I don't think we're winning.
Okay.
Yeah, probably not. Which direction?
You don't need a question of direction. You know exactly where
No,
this
I
is
mean
happening.
where is Will? Like, is he just at the front or?
Yeah, where else will be?
Okay, great. Well, stay here or whatever you want to do.
Hey, what's your name?
My name? Well, they call me Carrot Top. I just kind of got stuck with that.
Okay.
But it's Franklin.
Okay, Franklin. Are you? She knows in the back, like in her mind's mind, that that the kid isn't hurt, but she's like, "Are you hurt? Are you feeling okay?"
Yeah, I think I'm good. You got a sword? Like a real one, because the little wood pokers aren't working out too well.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have a sword.
That's what Will said,
Yeah.
but I don't think that we're gonna win without real swords.
Okay.
That's why we're here.
You don't have
Anyway.
a sword.
I don't need one.
Yeah, you're just gonna
I'm a real
get them
fighter.
with your acerbic attitude. See, I know big
I
words.
don't know what that word means. Bye. Turn around, starts walking towards the battle sounds.
Look, it's not. There's. She keeps looking back, like, where the fuck is Elafor? Like, not full turnarounds, but like glancing back, trying to figure out what's happening. Does not want to leave the kid alone over here. So,
The kid is
Be
like
like-
looking around, finds a wooden sword, kind of like
hey,
practice swings with it.
hey, if you come with me, I'll teach you how to use a sword proper. Maybe like a tiny sword though, like a knife, which is technically a sword, but
You have a knife?
yeah, I have a knife.
Can I see
I'll
it?
give it. Yeah, I take out my little, like one of those knives that I carry around for adventuring purposes.
like a pocket knife.
Yeah.
It's not like a real knife, it's a pocket knife.
Yeah.
He's like, my dad has one of those. That's not a real knife.
Hey, listen. I just don't want you to get hurt, okay? Well, come on, walk with us. Walk with us. We'll show you. I mean, I promise I'll teach you how to.
Don't invite him.
You're gonna leave him here with the fucking whatever the fuck that's falling?
You
Doesn't
said
get
the
hurt.
bad words again.
Sorry.
Yeah, your mom's not here. It doesn't count.
Hey, don't
So
be a
I
dick.
can say
I mean,
fuck too?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
you can say it. Just
only
don't use
here.
it. Don't use your words to hurt people. I don't personally care. Just don't use your words to hurt people.
So if I
That's
say
the rules.
fuck the hag, is that okay?
That's totally
yeah,
fine
totally
because she's
fine.
absolutely the worst.
Yeah,
Actually,
she's a shithead.
if
Yes,
you
this
say
is true.
and I will just very
They stop doing it
quietly,
as soon as they realize there's no shock value in it.
as
I'm an excellent parent.
I'm like, okay, come on, I'll teach you even more curse words. How about that, huh? And like,
Yeah.
okay, let's go. And like, I'll walk with the kid and like just pray to God that Elafor is either gonna meet up with us or we just fucking have a proper fight. Like,
He has a wooden sword now and a little wooden shield that seems to be also made of tree bark. He's ready to go. He's picked up some wooden shin pads, but they don't really stay on him, so they keep falling over his shoes. But he's trying. He wants to be a little warrior.
Yeah.
all right, buddy, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I lean over to Glix and I'm like, child therapy was another elective I didn't take. Just
This isn't therapy. The kids are going to be fighting regardless, but they can't get hurt here.
Mm-hmm.
As I've had to learn the hard way because it was really spooked for like a minute there. I don't want the kids to get hurt, but apparently they really cannot get hurt here.
okay.
Cool. And y'all begin to walk towards the fighting front.
Yeah.
What's the marching order here?
Well,
Steve
I'm
was headed first. Yeah.
definitely not in the front.
Middle for Glix and Kismet at the back, and the kid behind Glix.
Okay.
And I assume L4 is following along some distance in the back.
Yep.
Okay.
We're all out. Are we all out in the open now, or is Elafor just like circling?
I thought there was like a clearing.
There
and
is a
then this
clearing.
marching
Yeah,
stuff.
there is a
Okay.
clearing. Y'all are in the open right now. But
So
then
whatever it was.
there's more woods, and then there's a little bit of space, and then you get into Loom March. And as we say that, I am going to make this transition.
Can I fucking do anything?
Can you?
Sure.
Where's my fucking map? I had a map for Loom March, didn't I? Motherfucker. It was just here. Anyway, we'll make the map transition in a moment. Nonetheless, when is this thing following you? Well, you don't know anymore. Because at this point, there's no signs of them. All of you can do a group perception check, though.
What are we trying to beat?
We don't know.
You don't know.
19.
It was a 10. That was really bad.
I assume because I'm not with the group that I do not count for this.
I am going
Yes,
to
not for the group
use
perception.
lucky and reroll that. Okay, much better. 26.
Okay. Kismet, at this point, if there's something following you, it is felt that it does not have a good opening, because it doesn't. If it would be leaving itself just out in the open like y'all are. And so it is very safe assumption to say that whatever's stalking you has taken a step back to reevaluate the situation.
Are they still closed though? Like in the peripheries of like the clearing?
There would be no good place to
Gotcha.
hide that is anywhere
Yeah.
close to attacking you. If
Right.
something wanted to attack you now, they'd have to come up into a place where in all likelihood they'd leave footprints, even if they were invisible, to be able to approach you.
Yeah.
And I will say
I
this, knowing that you all are not dumb, it would be very unwise to approach a group of people for a pick-off in this situation.
Yeah.
And based on that perception and Elafor's early perceptions too, if there is someone, it's just one someone.
Yeah. I just yell out and I say, oh,
Shit literally disappeared. I did post it in here.
I'll call L4 and I'll say, hey, can you come teach this kid some curse words? Just very loudly to sort of maybe get L4 back with the group.
All right. I will join back with the group.
Learn anything? I whisper very softly.
Nope, not a thing.
All right. There's just one, I think.
Near as I can tell.
Yeah. Doesn't want to come out because it's
No good opportunity for an ambush.
yeah.
Do we want to just let it know that we're here? Or that we know where it's here?
No.
This is a very, very large map, you all. So.
Oh my god. Holy shit, the amount of having to zoom out. It,
Whoa, okay, yeah.
it
That's
loaded in
massive.
on a giant metal face.
So you are going to start down in the L1 area.
Okay.
So if we're probably gonna need to do a rest or something before we go in.
You can definitely tell that up in the L2 is where there's some fighting is happening. And there's very clearly an entrance inside of these tree roots here. There's open archways. So there's other fighting that is definitely happening inside.
Okay. Do we want to rest now or do we? Because I want to help the kids because I feel weird resting while there's kids fighting
Yeah,
up
y'all
ahead.
Hurt.
We dragged all the way over here. I don't know that we get a rest now.
You can do whatever you want to.
I don't know that we need to just go in there and fight next to them the way that they are, because it's evidently
We don't.
not
We need to find a way
working.
to sneak in and get this damn picture.
Maybe we
Oh,
use it
well.
as a distraction. That I know that sounds weird.
That was the plan to begin with.
Yeah. I think it would be best, obviously, if we could take a short rest before we do that. But if not, I'll just try to. I mean, L4, I could just try to sneak in and lift it. Like, we could try to get as close as possible and then.
While we could, I mean, it's up to the rest of you. I'm well enough that I can go on. I don't know about the rest of you.
I'm ready to
keep
fight.
Going.
Fighting's that way. I like point in the direction of L2 where the fighting is happening.
He's like, I thought you were fighting too.
Yeah, we have a tactical mission. It's top secret.
He's like,
Part of the plan.
all right. I've already been knocked out twice. I can deal with another one.
Okay. If you see Will, tell him we're here and helping. Do you know where all the rest of the kids are, by the way? Like in the area?
No.
Do you know anything about this area?
Yeah, there's inside to the tree, and that's probably where the rest of my friends are being held. And then I imagine Granny Nightshade's probably at the top.
Okay, and like, how are the ways into the tree? Like, everyone's over there fighting. Is that the way in? Are there other ways in?
I don't know.
Okay, fine, whatever. Bye. Go tell Will we're here. Good luck.
You're a shithead.
Yeah.
Just runs off.
How are you? All right. Well, if they're fighting on that side, I feel like we should go around to the other side.
She's upstairs. Her stuff is upstairs. How do we get up there?
Well, L4 and I can fly, so that's one thing. If all the fighting's happening on the ground, she might have her attention focused down there. If there's, I mean, a good route. Like, is it?
So let's just.
This tree is like laid down. Are there like branches and other stuff up there?
So check it out. Like in this area, it is darker than the rest of the forest. This place has been mostly lit up and kind of bright, compared to where you were in Heather. There is a very, very large, colossal even, dead oak tree, and it's kind of lying on its side. There are 3 living trees that are growing out of this tree's remains. Their shapes sort of resemble towers. And as you look up into the towers, imagine a night sky with, candlelit windows sort of lit up in the gloom. And there's wooden balconies sort of encircling some of these branches as this place goes up. On one side of the fallen tree that you see, there is sort of a storefront. That's this area over here. You can see this even from across the bridge. I mean, it's dark, but there's definitely like fires and fighting and such happening over in this area. There were stalls, but some of them seem to be knocked down.
Okay. I checked my bag again, and I kind of like lean over to Ella4.
Pisma, can you still spider climb?
Oh,
yeah, of course.
If there's a good way up there, I also have some floaty candies, and we could just pull Glix and Kisma up.
If Glix can get in the bag of holding, I can just hold on to her and spider climb myself, and that way.
Yeah.
I could just fly up.
Oh.
But do you want to be a parrot or whatever? I don't know.
Well, I can use I can't do that yet, but I can cast my crown thing. I've got 2 charges left. My Witchlight Monarch. I get an hour to fly.
Why don't we do that then and avoid, try to get up through the outside?
Or if we have floaty candy, I can take one of the floaty candies and I can fly up with one of those. Because we have 2 left, right, of those? They gave us 4.
Yeah, I never used mine.
Oh, I just found more in the castle. But
I'd rather use the candy than blow a charge of that, but
okay. You can I take out a piece of chewing gum and I give it to you.
Thank you. So we're just gonna fly up and try to go in one of these upper windows?
Well, it's not fly. It's a levitate spell. You have to you have to chew on it for a minute and then blow a bubble, and then you will be under the effect of a levitate spell while you're holding the bubble. So if the bubble is popped, then you just fall. Okay. It can last for up to 10 minutes. So we can use it to just gently.
Well, don't we still have 2 of the flying candies left from when we went up to get the Jabberwock? We got 4 of those. But we only needed 2 because 2 of us could fly and 2 of us couldn't.
Okay. They're not in my
I wasn't keeping track of them because I didn't need it. So
yeah, but you're right. We did get 4 and we only used 2. You and I use one
It's
each.
just
So
it's just
yeah.
math because
Yeah,
Kismet and I
yeah,
were the
yeah.
only two that couldn't fly, and you all
Right.
chose to fly up instead.
Cool. Yeah. So you can have one of those.
All right. Seems
I'll
like we
hold
have at
on to
least
the other.
somewhat of a plan.
Yeah.
So the plan is to just fly over the tree and up to one of the towers.
Yeah. Try to bypass any like other areas we might have
Like
to
like
sneak through.
sneakily fly, like using the trunks to our advantage and stuff, like right along the side of those tree towers, trying to avoid windows and stuff, crossing in front of the windows, but
There are lots of windows.
Maybe a pass without trace now would be helpful.
Yeah, I've got one spell slot left. It's a level 3 spell. I can just blow it on pass without a trace. We don't get anything extra from it being a higher level, but I can still use the slot.
I would do it. I think that works. Oliver, what do you think?
Good time as any.
Okay.
Well, then I'm gonna pop the flying candy, and I'm gonna use my last spell slot to burn pass without a trace.
Okay. I'll hold on to one of the candies and I'll start spider climbing.
Spider climbing what?
Because I thought there's it's like a trunk, right? So if we can climb up the walls.
There's 3 of them. I'm gonna assume she's in the middle. Because that's the whatever the tallest of the 3 trees is that has the highest windows is probably where she is.
Either
they're all roughly the same height. I'm sorry for the people. I'm scrolling across this.
I don't think you did the transition on the screen.
Not great. Because I was like, that would have been very bad. Here, I will do this so people can see the battle map. So, yes, the trunks are large. As you can see on the key at the bottom, each square here is 10 feet. A lot of this is going to be theater of the mind because placing multiple things in a 10 feet squares becomes kind of messy for D&D combat style. So we're going to kind of run this based on space and spatial awareness. Here's the thing. Getting through this place undetected will be difficult. This is a fight. There are armies essentially fighting right now. There are red caps out here. There are those 10 soldiers that y'all came across earlier near the floating isles. There are goblins. There's a scarecrow. There are boggles here as well. They look like little goblin-like creatures.
And they're spread. I thought they were all on L2, but they're actually spread out all over
the L2 is just one of the fighting areas because it is very open that you can see. And the rest of this, if you try to climb over the tree, which you certainly can, it is about 20 feet up because that's about the interior of the ceiling. So it's probably roughly 25 feet or so to the top of these tree areas from where they are on the ground all the way up to the top.
Are we trying to get to L16?
I will add, I don't know if you're trying to get to L16. I will add
I'm asking
that the children have to be trapped in here somewhere. The ones who are trapped still. And you will not get to them without going inside of the building. So you can speed run straight to the tops of these towers, absolutely. But if there are children trapped in here, well,
right. But my theory is
why go
work our way
through
down
the front door when we
up.
can go into the top and then
certainly
like
however you want to do it.
I mean, object 1 is get this fucking picture.
Yeah.
And get it in the portable hole that we have.
Now,
or in the bag
not
of
having really understood the situation until just now, because I thought all the fighting was just at L2.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, I that was not clear to me. But now I'm wondering if rather than immediately fly up, if maybe we should take the short rest at the very least. Since, I don't know about a long rest, but like that would allow some of us to like attune to items or recover some resources before we go wading into a war zone.
Okay.
Take a long or short rest, however you want to do it. Y'all have things that will protect you if you take a long rest too.
Yeah, but a long rest, the fighting might be done.
Well, it depends. How much time do y'all need for a long rest? I only need 4 hours.
8.
I need 8, but I'm good.
I would really benefit much more from a short rest than a long rest because my key in attuning to some items.
I mean, I can attune to an item and all it's going to do is defend me a little bit. Of course, Glix doesn't know that, but above board, all it's going to do is give me some extra of defense and I'm going to get a wild shape back. That's it. I have 1 level 3 spell left. That's it. I got nothing else.
So if you need 4 hours of rest, the rest of us can have a short rest. You can get a long rest in, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
So why
I
don't
need
we
to
just do
meditate
that?
for 4 hours. That's my. It's an Eladrin thing.
So let's do that.
If y'all are sure.
We do need someone to keep watch because we are literally being stalked, and I am very paranoid of this.
Or we need to go in now.
Yeah,
I'm fine to not do a short or long rest.
I mean, I can also just walk in with my staff and bop the shit out of stuff, and I do have Archer. It'll give me 10 minutes of firing at people.
I'm good either way.
And I can turn into a panther and just beat the shit out of everything.
Who needs it the most? I feel like you would benefit from the spells.
I'm just a GM. Y'all can choose what you want to do.
Also, if we're taking a long rest, I am going to need a minute to reorganize my spells back to like not just healing.
Right, because you're good now.
Above table panda's going to need a minute.
Yeah. I have no key points left. I can just regular punch things. I'm still pretty good at punching, but there's no, that produces, there's just no stunning, there's no flurry blows, there's none of this other stuff. So
okay, yeah, we definitely should. Okay, so if I may take point on this, you get 4 hours of long rest and everybody else can take a short rest, and then we can just move on from there. Sounds good?
And that will enable everyone to take a watch as well, but still go short rest, 2 short resting.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Let's do it.
So I need to pop the tent out.
Yeah. Because it hasn't been long enough for a charge.
So let's find a spot away from L1 in the woods somewhere where we can be up against like a wall or in between some very thick trees and put the tent up.
You could just go back to the staging area.
It's not that far?
No.
Okay, well then back to the staging area and we set up a tent with the rest of the tents.
Or we were dumbasses and never actually left the staging area.
That would be even better. And we just let the kid run off.
We didn't know what was going on up there, so
I want to go see
Scouting mission.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
All right. We go
back to the staging area. We pop the tent out. Will you please take your furry ass and get out of my office?
That's a no.
No. All right, we go. We set up the tent.
Rest for everybody.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're doing this.
You make your way back to the staging area. And as you're making your way back, you hear a sort of a scream. It is definitely the scream of a child, maybe being scared, captured, whatever. Hard to tell. And then you hear
from which direction? The staging area or the
from
tree?
From the tree. And coming back across the bridge, probably from the L3 area. You can do well enough to make out the sounds. And you're like, you just hear, give her back, give her back, give her back.
Elafor's heading towards the tree.
And
I follow Elafor.
Coming back across the bridge, you see Will. and he has 2 kids with him. The girl that was being very snotty with Z earlier is not with the group.
Okay. Who's screaming? Will?
No, you're fairly certain it was her because they don't have her. And Will was the one who was yelling, "Give her back." But he is also retreating across the bridge. And he sees you all and he's like, "Where have you been?"
The shadow fell.
What? I don't think we have time for this discussion. What's going on?
Who took your friend?
Who do you think?
The Clockwork Hag creations, I'm guessing.
Okay. We're gonna find her, okay? Get to safety. I'm so sorry.
Just they're blocking the doors. Just come back for a little bit. We'll regroup and we'll make a plan and we'll figure it out.
Okay. I look at him. Thanks for waiting, and I head off towards the tree.
Elefort, no, let's regroup. Honestly, what is 4 hours gonna do? What's gonna happen in 4 hours? Nothing.
4 hours? What are you talking about? What about 4 hours?
Regrouping in the encampment.
Oh.
Isn't that what you just
but
fall back
why is it 4 hours? I don't understand entirely.
Well, we'll explain it when we got to get out of here.
And they've been backing up.
She's already in.
And the 10 soldiers sort of back up, and you see them slam the door to close across the bridge. A couple more kids come across the other bridge. All in all, there's 5 of them left.
And before there were
a lot more than 5.
There were close to like a dozen of them.
Okay.
L4 is getting antsy, but looks at this and says, "Fine."
Get them out. The time does not make a difference in this situation. They can't be hurt.
No, but they absolutely can be traumatized.
There's worse things than pain.
Okay, well, it's a few hours. It's not years. And if who can be hurt get hurt, well, then that's not helping them. So,
and as we're walking back towards the camp, I look at Will. Where's Star?
And he does his fingers in his mouth and he does a sharp whistle, and you see a owlbear come plowing through the woods. And there's a little cat-like creature on its back.
Owlbear?
The Juniper.
Please tell me it's Juniper. Please.
It's Juniper.
I
immediately fly at said owlbear.
Say,
told you.
I would not let anything happen to her.
And I'm just giving her all the scritchies. I'm like, "Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. I was gone for so long. Are you okay?"
I look at the owlbear, smile, and then I turn back to Will and say, were you able to find where they keep the children?
They're inside. We've been in here before. Inside the tree.
It's a big tree. Do you
Yes. I don't know all the places. There's so many. I don't know where they're keeping everyone.
That's okay. We'll find.
So here's
sorry.
They took Sloan.
As we sit down and start doing the stuff for the rest, I look at everybody. I think frontal assault is out of the question now, and I think we need to be more strategic about it. I think we need to go in quiet. I think we need to find where they're keeping the kids. We need to release every single one of them, cause as much mayhem as we can from the inside, get everybody out, find whatever's powering these clockwork monstrosities, shut that down, take away her power. Yeah, then we take what we need.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
He's helping put up the tent. That sounds fine.
I no one can help but I'm attuned to it. I flip it over and jam it into the ground and fuego. Give me a damn tent.
I'm like kicking like rocks and stuff out of the way, to like open the area. I'm like, whatever.
I get the tent open and then I run back out and I'm scritching Juniper again because it's like giving me life to have both Star and Juniper and they're fine.
I look over at Glix and I say, you do need to rest. Only 4 hours.
Okay, Scritchies first. So I'm sleeping outside with the owlbear, or the owlbear comes in the tent. Y'all pick.
How much room is in the tent?
Not enough for owlbear.
Well, then I'm sleeping outside.
Glix, we're not alone.
He's already like flopped over in a little cot inside the tent. He's like, I'll get second watch.
I'm gonna push Juniper up against the tent and I'm gonna like curl up between her paws and I'm gonna scoop Star like into my arms and I'm gonna immediately go into like the whole Eladrin trance and start like recharging.
I'll take first watch.
Animals are my battery power. Leave me alone.
Bobby, the male dwarf with the beginnings of a beard and mustache, looks distraught.
Y'all can fill them in while Glix sleeps.
Zenor, the female orc, the large one, mostly quiet. She's crying. And Will is just pacing nervously.
I point at Will.
Talking to himself.
I point at Will. You sit down. You wait. And I'm very stern about this. And I walk over to the female orc. And I'm assuming she's like sitting crying.
Mm-hmm. Just sort of like, knees curled up to the chest sort of thing, head down.
I lean down and I put my hand on her shoulder and I look at her. This sucks. I understand that. You have every right to cry. Let it out. Do it now. Because we're going to go back in there. We're going to get all of your friends back. And then we're going to get you all home. But I need you to be on your game when we go in there. We're going to make a plan and I'm going to need you to stick to it. You are definitely the strongest of them. But it's okay to cry now. It's okay to let it out. When it comes time to go, you have to be ready.
Glix is going to kind of quasi hear this and offer an arm. So if she wants to come get snuggled for a nap for a minute, come recharge with the animals.
She just sits there sort of quietly. And she kind of like lifts her head up, wipes her eyes, and she goes, She told me she liked me.
Then we are absolutely going to get her back. Because that admission of feelings is something very hard for people to do. And I throw a glance at Z. And then I go,
inside the tent. He's not listening.
The shit, you're not hearing this.
Oh no, this is happening inside the tent. The kids went in.
The kids are inside.
Oh, I didn't know the kids went in. Never mind.
Z is lying with the pillow over his head so he can get a nap while this talking is happening.
I look at her and I look at Bobby and I go, you guys relax, rest, try to recuperate whatever you can. And
I have the staff in my lap, by the way.
Okay.
And I look at Will. And what was your glorious plan that you didn't wait for us to come back?
Glorious plan? Do you not know? Did no one tell you? They burned Little Oak while we slept in it. They knew. How
did they find Little Oak?
It's a giant fucking tree ant. And then he covers his mouth like.
Case in point, we were told by Will and the others that Little Oak was very had some form of protection or was not able to be spotted as easily as by the hag. So I'm curious what the hell went wrong. And that's what Elafor's pushing on.
We went to the unicorns. There was some negotiating because they don't particularly like me and I don't particularly like them. But we got them on our side. And when we were coming back across the river, we were ambushed by the 10 soldiers. We handled them, no problem. We thought everything was good. Apparently, they left one of their little ravens with us, the little clockwork things. I didn't know it was there. They nestled it right inside a little oak. And apparently that's how they were tracking him. In the night, they shot burning arrows. Obviously, I got all the kids out. There was a fight. Some of us got lost, sort of spread out in the woods, and I had to go get them. I couldn't leave them there. I couldn't just let them take. You have to understand, L4. I couldn't. I said I would protect them.
I understand the emotional response.
They look up to me.
So I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told her. You're going to need to get your head in the game. You're going to need to, whatever plan we decide on, stick with it. No matter what your feeling tells you. Because in this situation, as much as I hate to say it, your emotions are going to be your enemy and they're going to make you do something stupid. And then there won't be 5 of you.
She said if I give up, then she'll let everybody else go. If I go to her, I think that's what I'm going to do.
No, that's what we're going to do.
What?
You're wanted. We're going to march right in there with you. Then we're going to wreak havoc and free the kids and fuck up her shit. You're our way in without fighting.
You think that'll work?
If it doesn't, I'll just burn the fucking tree down and get the kids out.
Okay.
L4, forest fire, extraordinary.
L4's had enough of this Feywild bullshit in this fucking place.
Let me go get Tidal Wave and make sure I have it on.
L4 is, despite the fact that people have asked him not to kill the hag, he has not promised to not kill the hag and is really considering killing the hag.
I mean, that is one way to solve the problem.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, they're making it very hard not to.
We haven't leveled yet, right?
That.
No, we're still level 5.
Level 5.
Once you get through this area, you will level.
You as L4 is talking about this and talking about the plan with everybody, you see his hand is twitching, not on one sword but both swords, like clenching and unclenching, clenching and unclenching, and he's not pacing, but he's got like this preternatural stillness as he's discussing things. How the question is, can you guys walk in and keep her occupied while I break off and go hunting? Or what do you want to do? Because the way that I'm thinking about it, since I want to talk about this above table first, is that we get in, L4 takes a break as soon as he can to disappear, uses his stealth, goes from shadow to shadow, finds where the kids are, and focuses on freeing the kids while you're bartering.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to split the party, and as much as I love everybody, my +9 to stealth gives me at least a little bit of option versus everybody else.
I also am the best person to swipe something in front of someone else. Like,
yep,
by far,
you sure the hell are.
Yeah, if it's there and we're having a whole conversation and I have a little opening to just slip something in a pocket.
Kismet is ever so much the charismatic one of the group. as is Glix, but Glix is the heart of this group, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, and we can't leave Glix alone because she'll
God
just
no,
get
Glix
lost
is
in
going
the
with
tree.
Glix is going with you.
I'll hold on to Glix, yeah.
I promised I was getting Glix home. I'm not gonna leave Glix in a fucking tree here.
All of this is great in theory. It just gets really fucked up on one single bad dice. I mean, that's all a D&D, but like, I am just like, if you guys get caught, that would be so butt-clenchingly
in character, Elafor would have said no plan survives first engagement. But like at the end of the day, what else do we have? Like, if you have another, if you have a better plan, let me know.
I think let's do it. I think let's do
it. Otherwise,
I just need us to be prepared for like it to like fail horribly immediately.
Because the other option, the only other thing I could think of is we all go in together and I just try to murder a hag.
Well,
and, like,
but
we
that's
literally
the thing.
engage.
If it goes wrong, I'll do it for you. You know, like I'll just punch her in the back of the head. Like,
so I guess the question is how do we want to play it? I want to hear from Panda and Indrani.
Glix will go along with whatever anybody else wants to do. Glix's main concern right now is doing as much damage as possible, so I'm calculating spell slots.
Yeah. So when Glix and I, so we're gonna get the thing we need from the hag, while you two look for the kids and free them.
I mean, again, because the other option is we just go and directly confront the hag using Will as the bargaining chip, because the kids can't be hurt.
Yeah,
above table. Do I need to keep Revivify, or do you have it prepared?
I have it prepared.
Okay.
Unless I die, in which case that would be funny.
In which case it will be very upsetting. I think it would make sense for Elafor to go alone to let the kids out, and for Z to stay with the two of you, because we assume the portrait, the painting, is with her, and that there might be like if there's something to turn off the clockwork soldiers in there or anything else like that, that he might need to swipe it. And that way, if we need to attack the hag, there's more firepower, so to speak, all concentrated in that room.
So, but I guess that's the question. Do we want to confront the hag and do it that way, since we know the kids can't be hurt? Or do we want to have me split off, free the kids, let them wreak havoc, and then, I try to link back up with the group?
Maybe she would just give us the painting for Will. And the kids.
But we're not selling Will out.
I mean, I know Samus's vote is to murder all the things. So the question is, what does the party want?
Here's the thing.
I love this. This is as a GM, I'm just, please tell me more of your plans. I can prepare for all these things. And this is not like me trying to prepare to fuck your plans, but just know that y'all have a plan and I can prepare for it.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
How susceptible to water is clockwork stuff? Do we have any idea? Like, just if I were to tidal wave their entire fucking army in one shot, is it just going to shut all the electronics down?
Back? What if I just sneak around and pull the thing out of her back?
Well, that's kind of the goal. But barring that,
my concern is that, like, yeah, we can split and you can go look for the kids. The positive I see to that is, even if we have a fucked up interaction with the hag, we can at least free the kids. Like, we can get that ball rolling, even if like our own thing doesn't work out. But if defeating the hag means that we can free the kids anyway, might be worth just having our entire firepower focused on the hag, so that we can dispatch her if need be and get the kids. Does that make sense?
Are there any downsides to killing the hag besides it's like against the rules of hospitality and whatnot?
And fuck the rules of hospitality.
Break the rules of hospitality and potentially.
I will put it like this: y'all know that they have not exactly been up and up on the rules of hospitality, so
we tried playing by the rules. It's just they're just making it very hard to.
Yeah, I mean, Z doesn't care that much about rules. He's ready to just like fight some hags and kill them or whatever. That's fine.
Plus, maybe that also helps us win favor back with Zybilna. Zybilna was the first one the Toad hag.
No. Zybilna was the original god that
Bavlorna,
Elder Fae.
Bavlorna, my bad. Bavlorna doesn't like this one.
Yes,
right.
Bavlorna does not like Scabatha.
And Balorna at no point said that we cannot hurt Skeleton.
Do you
Nope.
think you can get me within 120 feet of her?
Oh God, yes.
So we can just march up with the Will. And if Will's
Blix has
with
a
us
thought.
as our fake prisoner, then he could help us in the fight too.
The fact that what do we do with the other two kids though?
Leave them
They stay here and protect all the kids that may end up getting popped back in the
with
fight.
Juniper. It'll be
Oh no,
fine.
Juniper's not. There ain't no way Juniper's not coming with me. We gonna cause some chaos. I don't know that we can convince her to stay. The way she tried to come through the portal to the fucking Shadowfell with us.
I have nothing. I will handle that when y'all
Juniper
make that
would
move.
stay with the children.
The other thing we have to consider is that there is something out here stalking.
Yes,
If
I was just
it's-
going to bring that up too.
I think Juniper should stay with the children.
Juniper might be a hell of a deterrent.
She's
Juniper
a
might
good
have been
nanny.
what was stalking.
No, up in the trees that Juniper came out when Will called her doesn't make
Right,
sense.
but I was
that-
wondering if she was just following us because she saw me.
No, but she was with.
Why would she not make
Yeah.
herself known?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a very like the way it was being described and like based on our perception checks, it was very much like a hostile.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No,
Situation.
that
It
was
was
definitely
not-
not Juniper. Juniper.
Glix would know. Glix doesn't give a shit. Glix just wants her baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
Y'all
let's
figure
wrap
it out.
this
I'm
up
getting stuff.
for this episode.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Okay, so
we
we
can
have-
wrap
sorry,
this
we
episode.
went into like
We have
full
this
skepticism.
discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Z is, while he is trying to nap with his pillow over his ears, attuning to his skin curtain cloak that he got.
Again,
Yep.
I'll take things that you can only say in horror movies and D&D for 100, please, Alex. Skin curtain cloak. What is skin curtain cloak?
Yeah. Great. And I assume most of this conversation happens like right at the start because everyone's like upset and like, what are we gonna do or whatever, the kids and Will and stuff.
And I would bring up the thing stalking in the woods to Will and the two others.
Who's outside?
I
don't know.
am with the
Oh.
staff and Juniper and Star, and somebody's supposed to be keeping watch with like the curtain to the tent open.
That's me. I'm like sitting by the tent keeping watch.
Okay. So the plan is to use Will as bait, have Elafor not go in with y'all and sneak in to free kids and cause chaos on a solo mission. And y'all turn on Granny Nightshade once she thinks she's going to get Will so he doesn't get captured, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ideally, get the painting before we turn.
I'm
on
bringing
her.
Dispel Magic.
I'll play it by ear. Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah.
fuck the key up from a distance. I only need to see her and be within 120 feet.
Yep, that's all it takes. It's going to be that easy.
No, it's
Yep.
not going to be that easy, but
Okay.
get her weak enough, get far enough away, we might be able to do something.
Sweet.
Are we attacked during our short rest?
I need a perception check from Kismot.
Okay.
I'm tranced out, but I have Juniper literally wrapped around me. You got to go through Owlbear to get to me.
No, that's not how that works. You're trying to make the strings pull on Juniper, but I pull the strings.
Yo,
on
I'm like,
Juniper.
I'm just snuggled up against
You
her.
can't meditate with an owlbear covering you. That's not how that works.
Have you never leaned against
Have
a
you
gigantic
never? Well, hold on a
animal
second.
before?
Have you never had a disassociative episode while you're sitting next to like a giant dog?
Yes, a giant dog. Yes, a giant owlbear is another creature entirely. Nonetheless, what was that roll?
16.
My two dogs weigh over 200
16.
pounds between the two of them. It's like I could just.
A 10-foot tall bear bird.
I would be asleep. She's my baby. You obviously do not know me that well because I am going to go out going, can I pet it? I'm going to go pet it.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely pet it. God damn it, y'all are a mess.
You lovers.
Like I literally wanted to sit
one more
outside,
roll.
just like sit up against her where it's warm and have the cat.
I would like it
and
noted
just
that
go to
I'm being the
sleep.
good child this episode.
Well, she's playing. So her duty, and what she's going to be doing, just so you know,
Protect Star.
is to protect Star. That's her job. So playing with, entertaining, all that jazz. That is what Juniper is about right now. She likes you, but Star is her baby as
But I
of
was
right
supposed
now.
to-
So
That means she doesn't love me no more. Now I'm sad.
you're number 2.
Oof.
But I'm druid
Star is number
friend.
1.
Oof.
And well,
Big
Star's in my lap, so I lost both my pets in one shot, y'all. Y'all see this chaos?
I have
Blix is having the
one
worst fucking
more
days of her life
roll.
right now.
So let me do this,
Should I
and then
do
we're gonna
another
call the
perception?
episode. Should you do another perception? What do you mean?
Yeah, like should I use luck? I'm just.
If you want to, I won't stop you.
It's fine. No, I'm good with this. 0.
I love
Ha!
the thing.
A natural 1.
15 and then a natural 1. I don't know what the 2 rolls are
The
for.
15 is the one that counts. It was not supposed to be a natural one. It just double rolled for
Okay.
whatever reason.
Hey,
Uh,
so that I beat them.
Kismet, you hear the faint snap of a tree branch right before an orc sneaks up behind your friend, Glix. And that is where we're going to end for tonight. Or this morning,
Well.
this afternoon, whatever time. But you see it. You know what's happening.
Good thing we got all those
We'll
heals right before I went to sleep.
cover what happens with that when we come back to our next episode.
Could have stayed at the fucking tent. But no.
Had I been told when I said I was curling up outside with the owlbear and Star that I couldn't do that, I would have gone in the tent.
Are you going to go inside while they're out there playing in front of you? No.
I didn't think they were playing. I said I was going to.
All right. The orc is here. We'll deal
we
with
have
it.
come too far. We will deal with it.
Yes.
And also, don't forget, Elafor is awake. He's not.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah. All
I've
of y'all
still
are
got
awake.
Shillelagh. I can still bop this dude in the face.
I'm not trying to screw you over. Y'all are still
Yeah.
up. This thing
We
tried
got
to make a
this.
move on what he thought was an open opportunity, and that is not exactly what's happening. Yeah, everything's.
I'm just trying to prepare. Well, I mean, this is going to be bad. We'll just say that I have a 3rd level spell slot open that I can't use because I've already started redoing my spells, getting ready for the long rest I thought I was taking.
There you go. That's what you see, Andrani.
Where am I looking?
Discord
Discord,
channel.
probably.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So anyway, that's it for us for today. I have some preparing to do for next episode as they assault or deceive and and hack.
Oh, his character model is really cool.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, they have to go and deceive a hack and give up Will. But here's the thing, right? I do very vividly remember that you all said you're going to give Will to someone else.
We didn't say we were going to give Will to anybody. We said we were going to bring Will to meet with him.
To Veins.
Mhm.
That was
To
the
meet,
deal.
not to meet.
Fair
not
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
This
And I
is
haven't had a
not
chance-
breaking our promise unless
And I
we
have
are
not had a
able
chance to
bring
talk
him
with Will
back.
about this yet, which I will.
We're going to be on this call for like 20 minutes trying to figure shit out
Yeah.
now.
Let's just.
So thank you all for joining us today. Thanks for the raids from Kamesy and Rep
you,
RPG.
friends.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you for the resub, Sphinx and Red. And yeah, so let's let the people tell you who they are, where you can find them, what they're up to, and then we're gonna go and find someone to raid. So let's start off with Andrani.
Hello, everybody. My name is Anjani. I played Kismet and Queen Titania. R.I.P. May she rest in peace. All of that. You can find me on the internet as @Nonagon_Dice. I'm a handmade dice maker, TTRPG streamer, TTRPG writer, and a community builder from India. I co-founded a community called Daisies and Dragons, which is India's largest TTRPG community. We stream weekly on Wednesdays at like 10 a.m. ESTs on twitch.tv/Daisies and Dragons. We're currently on a short hiatus between campaigns. We also have a Discord community, which is daisiesanddragons.com/Discord. And if you want to find me on the internet and Twitter is not your preferred social media anymore, you can find me on Instagram as @NonagonDice. You can also sign up for my mailing list, where I will be, hopefully staying in touch with people who want to wash their hands off of all of these platforms entirely. So that's at nonagondice.com. Yeah, I am currently here in the States in New York City. So if you are a local and want to come say hi, let me know. I'm here for like the whole month. So yeah, that's me. Glad to be back.
Awesome. Next up is Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe Perez, otherwise known as Loader everywhere on the internet, proprietor of the Mad Shaman. I'm a miniature painter, award-winning miniature painter before Andrani jumps in there and yells at me. With commissions open, I do podcasting for Blizzard Watch, which is a lot of editing and time. You should listen to it. We do a lot of weird, cool stuff. Also, I'm going to make an ask of the community. Go to my Twitter, retweet the picture of Sue. I'm trying to get the Warhammer community team to take those pictures and use it on the official website because I love that damn dinosaur.
I actually went and tagged Sue the T-Rex in him because I've had dinner with Sue. She's great. Hi.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm about to link y'all this tweet. Y'all don't think, or if someone has it pulled up already. Thank you.
Thank you.
So do the thing.
All the things.
Excellent. Thank you, Joe. Next up is Panda.
Hi, I'm Panda. You can catch me at Awkwardish Panda all over the internet, including all of these new damn sites because Twitter is crashing and burning because there's a giant muskrat trying to eat it alive. Yeah, I stream typically Monday through Wednesday. Next month it'll be Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesdays, as well as Sunday afternoons on my channel at Awkwardish Panda here on Twitch. Occasionally you'll catch me on YouTube. Not a ton going on other than being here on Sunday mornings. Next weekend on Saturday, I will be on DC Lasser's channel for our last food-themed charity adventure benefiting Take This for the year. And then the following Monday, I believe we're going to be on the GR crew. As long as everyone's schedule is free, we're trying to figure that out. So yeah, that's what I have going on now. Come through, come say hi. I'm streaming later today around 3:30. We're just having a chat, check in with the community and hang out kind of thing. So I have a dog barking in my lap. Sorry.
Red Justice.
Hello, everyone. I'm Red. You can currently still follow me on Twitter, though I probably will not be on Twitter much longer. If you were going to be at PAX Unplugged, I will be too. Come say hi. I will be excited to meet you. I played Z today as a reminder, and this is my only stream game, but I play and DM a lot of different games all the time, and maybe one of them will be coming to this channel or another channel soon in the future.
Maybe. Keep an eye out. There's more stuff to come. And of course, I am Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice. This is my channel. This is where you can find me every Sunday at 11 a.m. running this game. You can also find me for our series finale, the final episode of Philly by Night, next Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Why did I say 5? 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It is the end of our 5th season and our final season, and it has been a journey. I'm very excited for what's coming next as we begin to plan that out. And it's going to be dope. We're going to have some new cast members for the next show. So do keep an eye out for that. It's going to be great. You can also catch me over on Waffles Maple Syrup every second and fourth Friday of the month for Siren's Call. I am on some other games that are yet to come out, but already announced, both for there's going to be Scum and Villainy coming to this channel / Dark Matter. And we're going to have a Good Society game that will be rolling out very soon, probably just post PAX, if I'm not mistaken. So do keep an eye out for that, for some Jane Austen sort of themed shenanigans and me being a petty motherfucker.
Dimples is busy, but not busy enough. Hire him for more things.
Yes. I am very busy. However, I have slimmed down my opportunities, so I have room for more paid opportunities. So if you're looking for a GM or a performer, player, you know where to find me. I have an email address. For whatever reason, people seem to forget that is a way that people communicate for things, so you don't get blocked by my DMs on Twitter or something like that. Do contact me through my email, or if you have me on Discord, use that. That's it. That's all I got. We're about to go find someone to rate. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. This is a very fun episode. I'm looking forward to next week where we bring back Frizz.
Mm-hmm.
And see what Frizz has been up to.
Just kidding.
What happens with the rest of this group as they begin their assault on, what is the name of this fucking place?
Loom Lurch.
Loom Lurch. Thank you. So yeah.
I do occasionally pay attention.
I'm just bad with names, so I always forget stuff because names. But that's it. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
Are we rating Rivals?
We're going to rate Rivals.
Y'all go contribute to their Indiegogo. We're trying to save the show.
Everybody.
Bye.
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 Hold on.